Hi Scorpios, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. For all my Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we're going to be covering a little bit of work, health, and love, and I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, where we will continue on. Wow, so we're at the last week of July and officially now already in Leo season. We also have Mercury in Leo, so overall as a collective, we may be communicating and expressing ourselves a little bit more passionately, a little bit more dramatic, just overall a little bit more extra. So you may notice that within yourself and maybe with other people around you, okay? So what else was I gonna say? So also keep in mind, guys, that these are general readings, so it may not always resonate to the T with every single person, right? So just listen with an open mind and open heart and take what fits and leave the rest out, okay? Just be pretty open about it, okay? All right, so what else? Yeah, I think that's all. Okay, so I'm gonna start with health, then work, and then love, and yeah, let's get right into it. So Scorpios, I'm going to be showing you the cards too, because I did receive some messages, people that they like seeing the cards, I guess, because it helps them get their own interpretations. So I will be showing it to you. And yeah, okay, so when it comes to your health, we've got here the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So for some of you, when it comes to your health, I feel like you started building a habit or started doing something and it started working for you, or you liked the results, but maybe now you've taken it to extreme, or you may go a little bit get too obsessive about it. Like, let's say you were taking some kind of supplement or enhancement or a medicine or I don't know, workout, pre-workout or something, or anything that you were doing, maybe a workout routine, and you started seeing good results, but maybe now you're going a little bit too overboard with it, or you're pushing yourself too much, or you're going too extreme. So just be mindful of that and catch yourself. You're like, you know what, I need to have some days to rest, or like, you know what, I can treat myself a little bit. I don't need to go so extreme, because when you go extreme with something, it's not sustainable. You can only do it for a certain amount of time, and then when you stop or when you're not able to continue, you may start to feel like a failure, like, oh my gosh, like I suck, or I can't do this. So it's about building better habits that are sustainable, you know, like little things that you can do, but try to catch yourself this week where you don't become too obsessive, where you go too extreme with something and then feel bad when you can't sustain that. You know what I mean? So I think for some of you, this could be like something you're taking, something you're eating, or like an exercise or a routine that you're doing that, yeah, is probably good for you. You like it, or you like the results, but just don't go too extreme with it either, okay? Or if you are gonna go kind of extreme, you know, for preparing for a competition or for a contest or something, like, yeah, that's something you could do for a short period of time, but don't like go overboard with it when you don't have to, okay? All right, so just something to keep in mind, because you know, Scorpios, you guys are kind of fixed, and when you get like fixed on something, you're like, you can be a little bit obsessive about it, but I just don't want I don't want anything to be like a detriment to your health, okay? All right, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, ooh, the Star, Aquarius energy. Okay, so Scorpios, I feel like here that whatever you're doing, your work, your career, your talent, your gifts is receiving recognition this week, or you're receiving attention about it. You're getting more appreciation, or you're receiving more eyes are on you. People are noticing you. You know, there could be people reaching out to you, emailing you, texting you, calling you, or asking you for your services, asking you for your product, trying to get your insight, dig your brain. And some of you are having like something come true for you, like a wish is being granted for you this week. And I just feel like the spotlight could be on you. Like you could be achieving a lot of things, or you're doing really well. Maybe you're making the most sales in your company, or you're reaching above and beyond, like your product or your service is being recognized worldwide, or in other cities, other states possibly. And you could be doing a lot of networking and maybe talking with other people, other groups, and getting a lot of insight. And a lot of you are so smart. Like some of you are really business savvy people, or you're really good at what you do. Like you're very open-minded about it, and you know how to navigate. Like if something goes wrong, like okay, like you find a solution for it. You're really good at that. and maybe you're really good at thinking outside the box as well. So you're receiving some kind of like recognition, or people are maybe looking for you, or are gonna be talking to you a lot, maybe wanting to get your ideas, your opinions, and something is being granted for you as well. So you may be building a good network system, or people being recognized, and maybe through that you may receive an opportunity and a wish that you've been wanting to, maybe, you know, let's say you're a real estate agent and you are now getting recognized for something, or you're making more friends with other people in the business and a deal lands for you, or you get a client and it's like, you know, something that was really, really great, or something you were looking for. So I just feel like a great wish is coming true for you, and you may be receiving a lot of blessings, and your mind is just like expanding, and you're seeing that, wow, you know, like I can really do so much more. Like actually I'm smart, like I have a lot of abilities, and maybe just realizing that you can do so much, and you don't have to like sacrifice or kill yourself for it as well. And some of you could work really well with an Aquarius, or maybe you have an Aquarius business partner, or a friend, or a mentor who really pushes you and helps you think outside the box. Okay, all right, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, so we got here, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, saudade, I believe it's like a Portuguese word, all about like longing, missing, or some like sad emotional feeling. So when I see this, or when you see this, let me know what you guys feel. Puzzles, right? Missing puzzles. But what do you get from this? What I see is like there's color missing from your life. What was those white pieces that are missing is like those colorful parts. So I feel like there's some color, some passion, some love and lustful energy that's missing from your life, and you're like, you know, like I'm okay, like I still got all these other ones, but I'm just like missing something. I want something more, I want something different, or I want some adventure, excitement. That's what I'm kind of picking up overall for this. And some of you could be resonating with the number 21, maybe that's your age, or something around the 21st, or some 21 a favorite number, could be an important number for you. As far as the other person you could be dealing, or let me show you. So your overall emotion we have is grateful, being grateful, okay? And I think a lot of you do have a lot to be grateful for, and you are grateful, you know, you're happy, but you just feel like you're missing something, like there's something more. And with this other person, they got relieved, so reassured, soothed. Maybe this person is someone who helps solve your problems. Maybe they have been like a hero or like a savior in your life. Maybe they are a firefighter, or in that kind of field of work, or a police officer, or some kind of service-based job as well. So with you, we have here the Page of Wands in reverse, the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, sorry about Nala barking. I think someone's supposed to come and fix something, and hopefully they're not here yet. As far as the other person you could be dealing with, we have here the Two of Wands, King of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so who you could be dealing with, I feel like this could be another water sign like yourself, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? And I actually feel like this person may be older than you, or maybe you guys are similar in age, but it just feels like maybe they may be more like serious than you. I feel like even if they're younger than you, I just feels like they're very, very mature, or like very, very serious, very not as like fun or as adventurous or as wild and crazy as maybe you are, or as you're used to possibly. And what I get here is that it feels like your love life has been dry, or it's been boring. You know, even if you're with someone, it just feels like there's been no passion. Maybe you guys have not been intimate, or not tried new things. Or if you're single, you're just like, I'm going through a dry spell. There's cobwebs in areas there should not be cobwebs at. Charlotte's Web is like making her appearance, if you guys know the movie I'm talking about, or the book. So it just feels like there's been dry spells. It's been kind of like, you know, lacking passion. And you know, for Scorpios, you guys need that passion, you need that romance, like water signs, right? We love that. But it just feels like maybe you haven't been, love has been not as passionate, as exciting as you would want it to be or as you would expect. And I think it's almost like maybe you've been playing it safe, or like the person that you're with, if you're with someone, it just feels like they're a safe person, they're a good person, they're there for you, like there's nothing bad about them, they're just maybe not that exciting or not that, you know, wild and crazy and fun. If you guys seen that movie, or not movie, that TV show series on Netflix, Sex Life, it feels like that situation, right? Like, are you team Brad or are you team Cooper? Probably in my younger days, it was a bunch of Brads. Now I would have a lot more appreciation for Cooper. But which one are you? Are you team Brad, are you team Cooper, or team neither? If you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. I'm curious to know. But it feels like here this person just feels safe. Or if you're totally single, maybe the people you've been going for, the people you've been meeting or talking to, they're just kind of like, there's nothing wrong with them, they're cool, but it's just safe and there's nothing fun, there's nothing, you don't feel that excitement, that spark. And so that's why maybe you've been feeling kind of like unfulfilled, or just like, it's just, yeah, it's cool, like, you know, it's nothing special. But you need more, you need something deeper, you need something that just like you feel it in your soul and your bones, and it's like burning desire, but you haven't felt that yet, or you don't feel it, or you haven't felt it in a while. And so when you go through these dry spells and you're not receiving, you know, any interest, or no one's hitting up your messages, your inbox, or calling you that excites you, it's like when people text you and you're like waiting for that one person, it's like, oh, nothing exciting. You're not even expecting anything. It's like, it's my mom, it's my dad, or it's, you know, my Auntie Susie, or like, it's nothing exciting. And so in that moment, it feels like you start to think of the past. You start to think of someone who was exciting, who did, you know, I don't know, bring so much love and passion into your life. And so you start to reflect. You're like, no, I shouldn't be thinking about that. That's just the past. That's not who I am anymore. I gotta think more long term, think more mature. I can't just think fun and games. And so, you know what? Yeah, I'm just better off single. Or I'm just, you know, I'm good. I'm fine. But even, you know, as much as we want to think that, oh yeah, I'm better off by myself, deep down inside, we're all humans. We want companionship. We need partnership. We want to be with someone. A lot of us are not meant to be alone. I think most human beings, obviously it's general, there are exceptions. Most human beings, we are meant to be in companionships. We're meant to be with people, not to be alone, right? And it's okay to have that solitude, to find ourselves, but when it gets too long, that's when it can become kind of like almost too isolating and not healthy for ourselves. But it just feels like now you're ready for that more color, or you want more color in your life, you want more passion in your life. And it's been a while, maybe it's been a while since you know, had that. Whatever that means to you, you're just looking for that. And whoever you're dealing with, or maybe this person that's in your life or it will be in your life, yes, they're, you know, they're a great candidate, they're a great person, you know, there's nothing wrong with them, but maybe they lack that emotion, that emotional depth. Maybe they lack that passion, that wildness, or that, I don't know, just the excitement, the thrill. Maybe they just don't have that, and you're like, gosh, I just wish I liked them, I wish I was really into them, but I'm just like not, because they're such a good person. I want to like them, I want to love them, I want to be in love with them, but I just am not. They don't do it for me. And that's like, oh, it's the worst thing ever. It's happened to me so many times when it's like someone I really want to like them and I don't. And you can't force yourself, and it just feels like that situation. Someone who wants to be your hero, wants to be that stable partner in your life, really likes you, really cares about you, but you're just like, something is missing. And that doesn't mean that things can't change. Like, maybe you guys can start to do something fun and exciting, but something definitely needs to change, or you're gonna get bored. And it feels like you're getting bored, or you're bored. And if something doesn't change, you don't incorporate some fun and excitement, you're gonna start thinking of the past a lot, and not be present, and it's gonna slowly kind of separate you and this person, or you're gonna start looking other ways or other directions or be curious about other people, and that's when you know you're not really in love, you're not really with the right person when you're thinking about someone else. I truly believe that if you're like thinking of other people, or you're, you know, interested in other people, it just really means you're not in love with the person you're with. Personally, I believe that, because when you're with someone and you really love them, you really don't have eyes for anyone else. I can say that because I'm like that. If I'm with you, I'm all about you. I don't care about anyone else. No matter how amazing they are, if I'm all about you, I'm all about you. But again, everyone's different, so who knows. But we'll dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice, all right? So Scorpios, my lovely Scorpios, I got your back. We'll dive in deeper in the extended, see a little bit more, and your advice, maybe what you should do in the situation. Maybe it'll give you some more clarity or help you think about things, okay? Because my intention is always like not to tell you what to do, but just to tell you what I see, what I feel, and then you can make your own decisions and kind of, you know, base it off whatever information I can pass on to you, so you can enhance and maybe better your life and make better decisions for yourself. Okay? All right, so Scorpios, I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you next week, and I wish you all the best. Send you lots of love. Take care of yourselves for now.